Hey, what's up guys? It's Alex from StockTrading.com. Hope you've had a great weekend. And this video, I'm going to go over the follow-up trade of the SPY puts that I initiated back on April 9th. But before I jump into the details of this trade and how it turned out, please give us a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got more content coming your way, and we'd love to just provide that value to you guys. So let's get right to the trade that I took. So if you look at the recap video that we posted on, I believe, April 11th, on April 9th, 20 minutes before the market closed, I took a short position on the S&P 500. So I initiated a options trade, 411 puts as a strike price with an expiration of April 30th. I took it on this day right here. So you can see on that strong engulfing green candle. And just a quick synopsis as to why I took the trade. The RSI, the relative strength index on the daily chart for the SPY was above 70. VIX was at a low, like between 16 and 17. So there was a lot of complacency there. And PE ratios are high. And there was just a lot of good news already baked into the stock market. So I wanted to initiate a short position for a pullback. My target was right here at about 4,000 on the S&P. Clearly, looking back at the trade now, I didn't get that pullback. But what I did tell you guys was that I initiated the trade here with just 10 contracts, and I would add in if the market would continue to rise. So on this day, April 14th, 3 days later, so on that Wednesday, I did add into the puts position. So I added into the same strike price and same expiration date. The market continued to rally, and on this day, the 16th, I added more into the position, and you can see that on the 16th we have a nice reversal candle here on the SPY. So that told me the pullback was coming. However, as we can see, I didn't get the pullback that I was really looking for. But on the next day, we had a nice pullback. I added into the puts. So by this time, I was already 30 contracts into the SPY puts. And then on April 20th, we had a nice pullback on the S&P. It seemed like traders were just technically pulling back on the S&P, taking profits. We traded right slightly below the 8 MA on the daily chart, but look at that, we bounced perfectly off of the 13 MA on the daily chart. And that's the day where I actually took my profits, and I clocked in 30% gains on the SPY puts. Why did I take profits? Honestly, this was a freight train trying to short the S&P 500. It just really wasn't pulling back. There was more momentum. And by this day on April 16th, I was actually down 50% on my position. So, half of the equity that I had in the trade was gone. But I was being very patient, willing to add in. And I found that opportunity on the following day. And with that nice pullback, we tested 412. I think that was the low of that day. Let me just double check. Yep. Oh, actually almost 411. I took those profits to be done with the trade. And I'm glad I did, because look at the following day. A nice strong engulfing green candle. And then we had pretty much a takeout of this engulfing green candle, because headlines came out that Biden is proposing to increase capital gains tax. Well, nonetheless, I was already out of the SPY puts, but on that day I did short SPY and Tesla for sick profits. But then you can see here on the 23rd, this past Friday, the market just took that out, rallied even more. So that just goes to show you, man, that we need something serious to knock this market down. Whether it's economic news, inflation news, some geopolitics. I'm not sure what the news is going to be to bring this market down. But what I can tell you is that managing this short position on the SPY was a little challenging. I did give myself time from the day that I initiated it. I gave myself about 3 weeks of expiration, and since we were coming close, on the 20th, I was 10 days away from expiration. I didn't want to hold on to that position any longer because of the time decay as we were approaching the expiration date. So on that strong pullback to 410, 411, I just told myself, you know what, let me take advantage of this opportunity, take my profits. But guess what? I do still think in the medium term, we are going to get a significant pullback in the S&P, and I will short the S&P again. Maybe my timing just wasn't right. So let me know what you guys think. This was the trade. This is my follow-up video on when I started the SPY puts. So let me know if you guys took the same exact trade, and let me know what your thoughts are. If you think the S&P 500 and the overall stock market is a little overvalued, and if we are going to see a pullback. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Go ahead and give me a like, subscribe to that channel, and we'll see you all this week with trade of the days and our pre-market analysis every single day before we day trade the stock market. So take care, guys. Have a great rest of the Sunday.